realizing that every choice you've made in life has brought you to this point. The point where your true identity starts to show is a strong feeling. Think about the magical abilities you might have that you've been keeping hidden until the right time. What if you find out that truth today? Welcome to this trip. We're going to find out a secret that most people didn't see coming. You have power that has been hidden from the world. Take a moment to think about how this makes you feel before we go any further. If this message hits home for you, please consider backing it by following up with more comments, likes, or followers. These small things help get the message to people who might need to hear it. You've had a feeling, a faint but constant one, for as long as you can remember. It's like you're not just an ordinary person having an ordinary life. You've always had a sense of being linked to something much bigger. As you went through life, there may have been times when things seemed to be coming together in ways that couldn't have been just a chance. At that time, it seemed like mysterious forces were directing your steps and putting you exactly where you needed to be. Ever think about why certain things happen in your life at just the right time, or why certain people cross your path? These events are not just random. They're part of a bigger plan, a cosmic script that is shaping your future and getting you ready for this very moment of waking. It becomes more and more clear that you are not alone as you go through life. The very large universe has been watching you and waiting for the time when you're ready to reach your full potential. Spirits, forces, and other things that exist outside of this world have always known how important you are. They have seen you through both trials and successes, noting how each one changed and improved you. You are not just another person on Earth. You are a key part of a much bigger puzzle, the center around which huge changes will happen. Picture that the very structure of reality changes with every step you take and decision you make. Although you may not be able to see it, every choice has effects on the real world and other worlds we can't even imagine. It's possible for you to connect to dimensions that go beyond the normal and forces that can change the course of events. Remember times when you thought someone was watching you, not in a creepy way, but like someone more powerful was watching what you did. That feeling wasn't in your head. It was the world itself, being aware of how you fit into the big picture. Your life is being watched by forces bigger than you and bigger than all of us. This isn't because you're just a bystander. It's because you're the center around which huge, dramatic change is going to happen. Throughout history, some people have always been known for starting big changes. As time goes on, some people become aware of their fate early on, while others don't know until everything falls into place. You may not have known this before, but you have been picked for this part. This is not where you came to fit in or live a life of failure. There's a much bigger reason why you are here than what our five senses can tell us. Your actions will have effects on other worlds, timelines, and spiritual planes. You have a lot more power over your thoughts, intentions, and choices than you might think. The things you do are like dropping rocks into the big seas of life. But unlike normal rocks, the effects of what you do don't go away. Instead, they get stronger and spread out further, touching more lives, changing events, and changing realities in ways that go beyond the physical. You are a powerful force, and waking up is the first step in a chain reaction that will change not only your life, but also the lives of many others. The universe has been waiting for this moment, for you to understand how important you are. The forces around you, the spirits that have watched over you, and the things that have affected your journey have all been working together to help you reach this realization. You may not have been aware of them, but they have always been there, having a quiet effect, but still being there. They kept you safe from threats you couldn't see and pushed you toward ways that would bring out your strength. You'll see the world in a new way as you become more aware of who you really are. Others will see odd things, but you'll see trends. You'll start to feel forces that other people can't see. The most important thing is that you'll realize you're not just living in this world, you're making it. History can be changed by every choice you make, every word you say, and every goal you set. Instead of just going through life, you are a maker and a force that can change reality. People around you will start to notice as your waking goes on. The change in your energy will be felt by them, even if they don't fully understand what's going on. You will have a different kind of aura that makes people look at you with awe, respect, and interest. People will want to be around you not because of what you say or do, but because of how much energy you have. They will get the sense that you are part of something bigger and more interesting than themselves, and they will want to join you. Your waking is a global event, not just something that happens to you. Your guides' energies are now coming together and connecting in a way that puts you in the right place at the right time with the right people to fulfill your mission. Now is not the time to be unsure or delay. The world is telling you to fully step into your power and play the part you were always meant to play. You were picked in a planned way, not by chance. You are the center around which change turns. The effects you have will go far beyond what you can imagine right now. In deep and long-lasting ways, they will change lives, shape futures, and change the course of history. Now is your chance to wake up, and the world will never be the same after this. Take a moment to think about everything that brought you here. Now is your chance to shine, to use the power you have inside, and to be the change agent the universe has been waiting for. Feel free to leave a comment below if this word speaks to you. If this video moves you, please like it or subscribe to the channel so that more videos like this can be made. Wait for the next part, where we'll talk about how to use this power to change your life and the world around you in even more detail. You felt a weight on your shoulders for as long as you can remember. It was an invisible force that wanted to keep you down, in line, and in charge. In the background, these forces have always been there, controlling events and outcomes to keep their hold on you. They could be people, systems, or powers that you can't see. The truth that they were sure would never come out is now starting to show through the holes they worked so hard to make. They were trying to control you and change you into something that would help them, but they are no longer in charge. They may have tried to trick you and make you question your own strength, but they are losing control of you like sand through their fingers. The methods they set up to control you and keep you in place are beginning to break down. People have always known the truth. They just had to wait for the right time to see, feel, and understand it. They lived happily for years in the comfort of their lie, thinking they couldn't be hurt. They moved in the dark and told lies to get power, building their powers on deception and lies. They thought they could always hide what they really wanted to do. They thought they had power over your fate and could steer you away from the path you were meant to take. They were wrong, though, because the scales have come off your eyes now. You can see them for what they really are now, that the veil of lies that covered them up has been torn apart. They are the ones who are afraid of your power and shake at the thought of you reaching your full potential. Their whole plan was to keep you from realizing how strong you were. They believed that if they could keep you busy, locked up, or under their control, you would not be able to find the huge power inside you. They were scared of the day you would wake up and what would happen if you saw the world as it really was. That day has now come. No longer can the truth be hidden. They can't stop the world they built on lies from falling apart. You were meant for more all along. They put every task and hurdle in your way to try to break you and keep you from becoming your true self. They thought that if they kept you busy with small problems, you would never look at the bigger picture. But they didn't think much of you. It made you stronger with each test. Every failure was just one more step on the way to your final awakening. They know that their power is going down. It's felt in every part of the systems they made. They're struggling to keep what little control they still have as the ground shakes under their feet. It's too late now. Now you see everything. The dark places they used to hide are gone, and everyone can see how evil they are. They can no longer hide behind titles, money, or power. Their time is up, and you are in the lead of this judgment. You are up against forces that were not just physical. They went far beyond the physical world. In the spiritual and cosmic worlds, forces have been working non-stop to control you. Because these forces were so good at controlling souls and twisting free will, they thought they could bend your spirit forever. To keep you from understanding who you are, they planned events, sowed seeds of doubt, and controlled the people around you. What they didn't know, though, is that the universe is on your side. You're not fighting this battle by yourself. Not at all. These skills have been working to keep you safe and help you rise. They are stronger than anything your enemies could do. You have never seen these forces, but they have been looking over you, waiting for the right time to step in. They have kept you safe from the worst threats of your enemies and made sure that you won't get hurt before it's time. You might have thought that some of your wins were just lucky breaks, coincidences, or gifts that came out of the blue. They weren't, though. They were made by forces that are beyond our understanding and came through when you needed them the most. Your enemies, the ones who have lived off of lying and trickery, are now paying for what they did. They believed they were safe and had complete control. It's just that the universe's forces are against them. They can't stop the systems they depended on from falling apart. They're now squished together like animals that can't get away. They can't stop the fall of their powers because the roots they built them on are shaking. They thought they had the power to shut you up and control the story. But the truth always finds a way out, no matter how hard they try to hide it. Now, the truth is rising like a tsunami, washing away their lies, plans, and fake power. You are calm and unaffected by the chaos going on around you, even though you are in the middle of a storm. Now it's your turn. In your heart, you've always known that you were meant for more than the life they try to make you fit into. There's always been a sense that something bigger is just out of reach, waiting for the right time to show itself. Now is that time. The stars are aligning in your favor, and the forces that have kept you safe are now letting loose their full power to help you reach your goal. One by one, your enemies are falling as the truth they worked so hard to hide comes to light. The methods they use to get power are breaking down, and they can't do anything about it. On the other hand, you're getting stronger every day. Their power over you has been fully activated, and there is nothing they can do to stop it. People can finally see them for who they really are because the lies they built their lives on are coming apart. They're no longer the unbeatable forces they thought they were. They're not the untouchable elites they said they were. They're just normal people who did something wrong and are now having to deal with the results. Your rise is going to happen. They can't run away from it or stop it. The forces that have come together to help you are much bigger than they can understand. There is power in the universe behind you, and now is the time for you to be the change the world needs so badly. Now you need to ask yourself, are you ready to use your real power? Things that used to stop you can't stop you now. People who are against you can no longer hide because the truth is out. Leave a comment below with your thoughts if you thought this video was interesting. Click the like button and subscribe to stay in touch and see more posts like this. Remember that now is your time. You are not just a bystander as complicated, dishonest processes and corrupt institutions fall apart. It looks like the world we know is about to change, and you are at the center of this huge change. Forces that humans can't understand have been at work since the beginning of time, lining up the events, moves, and decisions that have led you to this point. You may have asked yourself why you felt different and why some doors seem to open and others stay closed. The answer is easy. You were always meant to be an important part of how the truth comes out. Know this, your goal is not a mistake. There is no chance behind the skills, instincts, and knowledge that run through your whole being. These traits show that a person is meant for something bigger than themselves. You were picked because of both your gifts and your character, because you will need to be strong to use them in a world based on lies, manipulation, and control. You are a force of clarity, a beam of light that cuts through the thick fog of lies that has been covering the world for hundreds of years. There have been people in history just like you, people who seemed normal at first glance but had the power to bring about big changes. People didn't understand, laughed at, or even hurt these people because the world wasn't ready to accept the facts they brought. Even though they were up against resistance, they stood strong. They were not scared because they knew their task was too important to let fear stop them. They also knew that the power they had was not theirs alone and was part of a cosmic plan that went beyond the limits of the physical world. It's also true for you. Each challenge you've faced, every problem that seemed impossible to solve, has been a test, a fire that honed you for the job at hand. Things in your world may look like they are in a mess. Systems that seemed strong at first are now falling apart because they are so rotten. But these things aren't just happening by chance. Because lies are being exposed, this is what will happen. You, chosen one, are the one who makes this change happen. Think about the political, business, legal, and religious processes that have run society for a very long time. At some point, each has used its power not to make the world a better place, but to control, oppress, and trick people. Fear is good for the people in charge of these systems. They keep most people in the dark by telling them carefully thought out stories that make them feel safe while taking away their real freedom. But these processes are breaking down, as you can see. The truth is coming out after being buried for a long time under lies. Nothing on earth can stop it. You might ask, why me? Why am I a part of this big wake-up? Your special skills hold the key to the answer. Your gut feeling is stronger than most people's. You've seen through the lies that other people have believed without question. Other people only see what is on the surface. But you've always felt something deeper, a pulse, a beat, an underlying current that points to a much bigger truth. This knowledge and sensitivity is the very thing you will use to break down the lies that have been enslaving people for so long. That means you have two jobs to do. First, you have to keep looking for the truth, even if it makes you feel bad or puts you in danger. There are a lot of people who will fight against having the lies they've been told revealed. But fear or resistance can't change your mind. You are the one who starts things moving, and your voice is a powerful tool that will cut through the lies. Second, you need to be a lighthouse for other people. You're not fighting this battle by yourself. Individuals spread out around the world who feel the same feeling in their souls are like you. Their wait is for someone to show them the way forward, which is not through darkness and confusion, but through light and certainty. When you fully take on your job, you allow others to do the same. You can't be stopped when you work together. This is not a small job. The forces you're up against are very strong. They have been building a web of power for hundreds of years, and many people think it can't be broken. But the truth is that this web is weak. It stays together because of fear, trickery, and the fact that most people don't know any better. The whole framework will fall apart once the truth comes out and people see the systems for what they really are. It's already taking place. You're not the only one who feels this way. The forces of the universe are with you. These are the powers that have led you this far. They have kept you safe, guarded you from harm, and got you ready for the job. The spiritual skills you have, your instincts, and your awareness are all part of a bigger plan that goes beyond time and space. Between the seen and the unknown, the physical and the spiritual, you're the link between the worlds. This is your job, and it's very important that you do it well. There will be new systems that take their place as the old ones fall apart. But they won't be based on fear and power, which are both weak building blocks. Not all. The new system will be built on truth, fairness, and togetherness. Together with people like you, you will build this new world. one where lies have no power and freedom is not just an idea, but a real thing. But the old world has to be taken apart before the new one can start. After this, your goal will be clear. For you are the storm that will destroy the lies buildings. You are the force that will show the lie, get rid of the lies, and make the evil clear to everyone. Don't back down or question your worth at this point. You were picked for this. There's a reason for your skills, abilities, and instincts. These are the things you were given to help you finish this task. Fear the people who will try to stop you. It will be hard for people who have done well in the dark to give up their power. They're going to fight and refuse to give up. They can't win, though. Too much power lies in the truth. The universe's forces are on your side. They're the powers that have led you this far. And when everything works out for you, no power on earth can stop you. The goal for you is to stay strong and keep going even when things look hard. Systems that are based on lies are weak and are already starting to fall apart. People are getting closer to a world where lies don't rule with every step you take and every truth you discover. It's your turn now. This is what you need to do. You're not just a spectator during this big change. Things will change because of you. You are the key of change. Take pride in your job. The world needs you more than ever. Now is the time to act. You have been given a job to do that only you can do. The truth is coming out, and you are at the front of this big rise. Don't forget that you're not on this trip by yourself. Someone needs to lead them, show them the way. There are other people like you. You can't be stopped when you work together. You can share your thoughts by leaving a comment below if this word spoke to you. Don't forget to subscribe to the station for more videos like this one. Click the like button when you're ready to step into your true power. Watch out for the next video, where we'll talk more about how to fully use your magical abilities and accept your task. The truth is coming out, and you are in the middle of it all. There's no chance about this. You've been picked to do what's right and break down the lies that have been going on for too long. Leave a comment with the number 88 if you like this video. Please give us a like or subscribe